I asked you guys what I should add to my game, a pinball game that makes you mad, and there's a pretty clear answer. So, let's add some speedlines. Most games that use speedlines have them coming into the screen, but that doesn't really make sense for my game. Instead, we need speedlines that trail the ball depending on which direction it's traveling. To do this, we're going to use a unity particle system. First, we need to stretch out the particles into lines. Then we need to remove the angles so they travel straight backwards. We'll also update the spawning area so they only appear along the edges of the ball. Then we'll make it so the lines grow over time so they look like they're coming out of the ball, not appearing in front of it. The final touch is adding a color so it matches the game's lighting and making it so the lines fade over time. That's looking pretty good, but now comes the hard part. We need to track the ball's speed and direction so the lines look good no matter how the ball's moving. This is a little bit harder than it sounds. The first step is to create an animation curve to determine how many particles are emitted depending on the ball's speed. If we just spawn particles at the speed of the ball, we run into some problems. This is because the ball isn't traveling at a constant speed. As the ball decelerates, the particles already spawned will shoot in front of it. This is especially apparent when the ball hits a surface and abruptly stops. There are a lot of ways you could solve this, but my solution was to detect when the ball is slowing down or suddenly stopping and remove existing particles. And with that, we're done. I'm pretty happy with how it looks, but I definitely think it could be improved. If you have other ideas for things I could add to a pinball game that makes you mad, feel free to leave a comment. The game is live on Steam, so if you think it looks cool, give it a wishlist. And if you have any friends who like these types of games, give it a share. Thanks a lot for watching.